Before the sold-out stadiums, before the world knew his name, there was just a kid. Jacques Berman Webster II. He grew up in Missouri City, a suburb right outside of Houston, Texas. His grandfather was a jazz composer, his dad was a soul musician. So you see, music wasn't just something he liked, it was in his blood. From a very young age, he wasn't just listening to music, he was studying it. While other kids were outside playing, he was inside, taking apart songs in his head. He started playing drums at just 3 years old, then he moved on to the piano. He wasn't just learning notes, he was learning how to build feelings from scratch. Every big success story has a beginning that nobody sees. For Travis Scott, that beginning was in his bedroom. He was teaching himself how to produce, how to make beats. He decided to drop out of college, the University of Texas at San Antonio, telling your parents, who have worked hard to give you an opportunity, that you're leaving school to make music. That's a tough conversation. Then he took his biggest gamble yet, Los Angeles. He was basically homeless for a while, bouncing from couch to couch. He was pouring every ounce of his energy into his music, blending the chopped and screwed sound of Houston with punk rock energy and psychedelic textures. He was relentless. He was putting his music on the internet, hoping someone, anyone, would hear it. He wasn't just making beats in his bedroom, he was forging his identity, one 808 at a time. And then, it happened. The spark. The right person finally heard his music. Hip-hop heavyweight T.I. heard one of his tracks and was blown away. He reached out. Soon after, another giant, Kanye West, took notice of his production skills. Suddenly, the kid who was sleeping on floors was in the room with his heroes. But the real explosion came in 2015 with the song Antidote. It was just a track he put on SoundCloud that went absolutely viral. The song was a monster. It was catchy but chaotic, melodic but aggressive. This success set the stage for his masterpiece, the album that would define a generation of hip-hop Astroworld. It was named after a beloved Houston theme park that had been torn down, and Travis wanted to bring that feeling of joy and wonder back. It was a critical and commercial smash, debuting at #1 and staying there. The album was a sprawling epic, featuring a guest list that read like a who's who of modern music, from Drake to Frank Ocean to Stevie Wonder. When you talk about Travis Scott, you have to talk about his live shows, because honestly, a Travis Scott concert is not just a concert, it's pure, uncut energy. He calls it the rage. And it's not about anger, it's about release. He uses AutoTune not as a crutch to fix his voice, but as an instrument to bend and shape his vocals into something otherworldly. His ad-libs, the "it's lit" and "straight up," are more than just words. They are sonic signatures, instantly recognizable and endlessly imitated. His collaboration with Nike, especially on the Air Jordan 1s with the backwards swoosh, created a frenzy. Then, he partnered with McDonald's. People were lining up for the Travis Scott meal like it was a new album drop. But with great fame comes great challenges. The immense pressure to constantly innovate and top his last project is a heavy burden for any artist. Yet, through it all, he has shown a remarkable ability to persevere. He keeps pushing forward, channeling his experiences, both good and bad, back into his art. In the end, Travis Scott's impact goes far beyond the charts or the streams. He has become a symbol of something bigger. He taught an entire generation of young artists and creators that their weird ideas, their strange blend of influences, are not weaknesses, they are superpowers. The kid who dropped out of college, who was cut off by his parents, who slept on floors in Los Angeles, is now a global icon. He inspires young people around the world to look at their own humble beginnings, their own bedrooms with a cheap laptop, and see a launchpad, not a limitation. He changed music forever by showing that a rapper could be a rock star, a producer could be a world builder, and an artist could be a cultural phenomenon. The Travis Scott effect is real. You can hear his influence in the sound of countless new artists who are now coming up. So when we look back years from now, we will see that Travis Scott didn't just give us hit songs or a classic album. He gave us a blueprint for modern stardom. He took the sounds of his Houston childhood and turned them into a global anthem for dreamers everywhere. And he did it all by staying true to that one simple, powerful idea he had in his bedroom all those years ago. That music should be more than just music. It should be an experience. It should be a rage. It should be Astroworld.